Okay. So in last lecture we have studied complex numbers, right? We have solved few examples on complex numbers, and in last lectures, introduction was done, algebra of complex numbers was done, up to division of complex numbers I have taught you. Okay. So let's see next part of division of complex numbers, or let's solve some more examples on division of complex numbers so that we can clear our doubts regarding division of complex numbers, right? So here
Yes.
we were solving exercise first. And we are done with, I think, this question first also done, simplification, not
Question number 4 done. Question number 3 and 4.
question number 3 done, question number 4 done. This was conjugate of a complex number.
Yes.
Second,
Yes.
okay,
We have
let's
to do
solve.
question number 5.
Okay, question 1, was it solved?
Yes, yes.
Okay, now let's solve question number 5. Have you solved this all? I had given you to solve first, second, fourth, third, then this one, ninth and 10th only. What about remaining? Have you solved remaining questions as well?
No, I did not do 5, 6, 7, and 8. I have to do it. I'll do it as soon as I done this.
Will you do solve it?
Yes, yes, I'll solve it.
Let's revise things that we learned here and then remaining you solve. Let's solve the sixth question. 3 plus 2i upon 3 plus 2i upon 2 minus 5y plus 3 minus 2i upon 2 plus 5y, right? So we have to simplify this complex number. Z is equal to this one. We have to simplify this. Okay. So let's first divide this complex number into two parts. Let's first simplify this first part. First part, consider first part 3 plus 2i upon 2 minus 5i is equal to. Okay, now it is division of two complex numbers. 3 plus 2i upon 2 minus 5i multiply by 2 plus 5i divide by 2 plus 5i, multiply by complex conjugate of denominator and divide by complex conjugate of denominator. Then we will get 3 plus 2i into 2 plus 5i divided by, the denominator will become what? 2 minus 5i into 2 plus 5i. So it becomes what? In the numerator, we will do multiplication. Okay, 3 into 2, 3 into 2 plus 3 into 5y plus 2 into 2i plus 2i into 5i. This will be multiplication in the numerator, and in the denominator we will use a square minus b square, that identity, in place of a minus b, a plus b in brackets. So this results in what? 3 to the 6 plus 3 5 the 15i plus 2 to the 4i minus 3 5 to the 10, and I square becomes minus 1. I square, this will become minus 1 later on. Okay, now this in the denominator, 2 square 4 minus 5 square 25 into I square. So this becomes what? 6 plus 15 plus 4. 15 plus 4i plus 10 into I square minus 1 upon 4 minus 25 into minus 1 is equal to 10 into minus 1 minus 10. So 6 minus 10 plus 15 plus 4 19i upon 4 plus 25. So this becomes what? 6 minus 10 minus 4 plus 19i divided by 4 plus 25, 29. So it becomes what? Minus 4 upon 29 plus 19 upon 29i. Mark this as 1. Okay. Now we have simplified this part only, this portion only. First division is done. Now second division. Consider second part, this part. 3 minus 2i upon 2 plus 5i. Second part, 3 minus 2i upon 2 plus 5i is equal to. Next, we are going to consider this. 3 minus 2i upon 2 plus 5i. 3 minus 2i upon 2 plus 5i is equal to 3 minus 2i upon 2 plus 5i multiply 2 minus 5i divide 2 minus 5i, because it is complex conjugate of denominator 2 plus 5i. Okay. Now this gives us what? न्यूमरेटर मल्टीप्लाई करा 3 minus 2i into 2 minus 5i divided by 2 plus 5i, 2 minus 5i, 2 square minus 5i bracket square. So it becomes what? 3 into 2 plus 3 into minus 5i minus 2 into 2i minus 2 into 5 into minus 5, right? So minus minus becomes plus and I square divided by 2 square 4 minus 5 square 25 into I square. Using I square equal to minus 1, this gives us 6 minus 3 5 is 15i minus 4i plus 5 to the 10 I square minus 1. I square becomes minus 1 upon 4 minus 25 into this minus 1. I square is minus 1. So this becomes 6 minus 15 minus 4 minus 19i and this minus 10 upon 4, this to minus 25 into minus 1 plus 25. This becomes what? 6 minus 10 minus 4 minus 19i upon 4 plus 25, 29. This becomes what? Minus 4 upon 29 minus 19 upon 29i. Equation 2. Right? Now add 1 and 2. Minus 4 upon 29. Okay. Add 1 and 2. Adding 1 and 2. We get what? 3 plus 2i upon 2 minus 5y. 3 plus 2i upon 2 minus 5y plus 3 minus 2i upon 2 plus 5y. 3 minus 2i upon 2 plus 5i. This becomes what? Adding left hand side and right hand side as well. Minus 4 upon 29, 19 upon 29. minus 4 upon 29 plus 19 upon 29 I minus 4 upon 29 minus 19 upon 29 I. This minus plus 19 upon 29 I minus 19 upon 29 I is cancelled, and minus 4 upon 29 equals to minus 8 upon 29. किती आले हे -8/29. ऍक्च्युली हे 0 यायला पाहिजे, कॅन्सल होतंय आय थिंक याचा आन्सर. But let us check once again. Till then, you just start writing this question. Just start solving this, start writing this. I think याचा आन्सर 0 येतं. कुठेतरी एक साइन चेक करावी लागेल मला, त्यानंतर आपण बघूया. हा -8/29 करेक्ट आहे. असे काही क्वेश्चन्स आहेत ज्याच्यामध्ये मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स आन्सर 0च येतं, बट दिस टाइम इट इज -8/29 आहे. -8/29 ओनली.
Yes.
Okay. So when we
Yes.
compare this complex number with standard form of complex number, z is equal to -8/29 plus 0I. What do we get? This gives us a equals to -8/29, b equals to 0. So real part of this complex number is a, which is -8/29, and imaginary part of this complex number is b equals to 0. So do you want to write it from the beginning, or you will write it, copy it later on by watching the video? I will share you the link. What?
Okay. Anyways, okay.
Okay. So later on you just write it down, copy it by watching the video. Okay. Now pick the problem in which you have any doubt that we will solve now. Otherwise, we will go to the next question. Next topic. Anything doubtful in this question number 4, this one, or any other? Do you want me to solve this question or any other question? This one? I think these two. What? Sit carefully, sit it carefully. Yes, please reply.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I just asked you, do we need to solve any question from the question number 4, or should we jump on to
No,
the
no, we'll
next?
go next question.
We'll go next question, surely. I have
Yes.
marked these two questions as a doubtful questions. Still, you don't have any doubt in it?
No,
Don't you want me to solve these two questions?
I know how to solve conjugates.
We are not solving conjugates. We are finding division of these two complex numbers. Okay, I will give
Yes, I
you.
know that how to solve it.
Okay, just give me a hint. 2 plus root square root of
Okay.
-3. 2 plus square root of -3. You have the access. 4 plus square root of -3. 4 plus square root of -3. Okay, just give me a hint, then we'll jump on to the next question. You have the access. You just use that
I can't write on the screen because I'm using a different device. So yeah. We'll just multiply it with 4 minus root 3 I.
Okay, so 2 plus square root of minus 3 upon 4 plus square root of minus 3. Multiply by what?
4 minus root 3. 4
Root
minus root 3.
root
3
3
minus 3. Huh.
minus root 3 upon 4 minus root minus 3. Right? Then this will give you
Yes.
what?
8
2 plus root minus
minus
3, 4
huh,
minus root minus 3 upon
upon
4
4
plus
square
root minus
minus
3,
root 3 square.
4 minus root minus 3. So this will give you what? Tell me numerator.
2 plus now numerator 8 minus 2 root 3.
Minus 2
2
root
root 3
minus
and then
3
multiply.
plus
Root minus 3
4
and then
root
plus
minus 3.
4 root 3 minus 3i. Minus root 3, sorry.
Hmm. Okay.
Hmm.
In the
Then numerator
denominator,
4 square
hmm,
minus root 3 square.
root minus 3 square. So it
Uh,
becomes what? 8 minus this square root will get cancelled. Square
cancelled.
roots will get cancelled. And minus of minus 3 plus 3 it will become, and then minus this plus 4 minus 2 root minus 3 upon 4 square becomes 16 minus this square root minus minus plus 3. So this becomes what? 8 plus 3 11 plus 4 minus 2 2 root minus 3 upon 16 plus 3, it becomes 19. It is 11 plus 2 root minus 3 upon 19, right? It becomes 11 upon 19 plus 2 upon 19 into root 3 into I is equal to square root of minus 1. So this we have written like square root of minus 3, we have written like square root of 3 into square root of minus 1, and this becomes root 3I. Okay. So are you able to solve these questions now?
Yes.
Okay, let's jump on to the next topic. Okay, which is different powers of I. Different powers of I. Like say I, which is equal to what? Square root of minus 1, right? I square. This becomes what? I into I. That is what? Square root of minus 1 into square root of minus 1 again. Okay, that is minus 1 inside of square root and its square. So when square roots cancelled, it becomes minus 1. So we have this I square is equal to minus 1. I square is equal to minus 1, right? Next, I cube. This becomes what? I square into I. So this becomes what? Minus 1 into I. This becomes what? Minus of I. I square is minus of I. Next, third, I raised to 4. This becomes what? I square into I square. Because I raised to 2 plus 2. I raised to 2 plus 2. Right? By using laws of indices. And I square is minus 1 into minus 1 into minus 1. So it is minus minus plus 1. I raised to 4 is minus 1. Now we have I is equal to square root of minus 1. I square is equals to minus 1 directly. I cube is equals to minus of I, and I raised to 4 is equals to 1. I raised to 4 becomes what? 1, right? काय येतं I raised to 4 1 येत आहे. Now when to find I raised to R, where R is any number greater than 4. Okay. Okay. Then in that case we divide R by 4 and let Q is a quotient obtained, R is a remainder obtained. In place of R, let's divide by N. Okay, in place of R, let's take N. Okay, so I to find I raised to N in general for any natural number N where that natural number N is greater than 4. Okay, we divide that N by 4, and when we divide, let N is equal to 4Q plus R, where Q is a quotient, R is a remainder. Okay, then this will give us what? This will give us what? I raised to N becomes I raised to N. N is what? 4Q plus R. This gives us what? I raised to 4 into I raised to, so 4Q into I raised to R by using laws of indices. By using laws of indices, right? Now this becomes what? I raised to 4 to the power Q into I raised to R. I raised to 4 is 1 raised to Q into I raised to R. I raised to R. Right? So this is I raised to N is equal to I raised to R, where R is a remainder when N is divided by 4. R is remainder when N is divided by 4. ओके, N ला 4 ने डिवाइड करायचं आणि कोशंट आणि रिमाइंडर काय येतात ते नोट करायचे. फॉर एक्झाम्पल टू फाइंड I raised to 93, right? Okay, we divide simply 93 by 4. Okay, see 4 to the 8, remainder 1. Okay, now copy these 3. 4 3 is 12 minus 12, remainder 1. So quotient here obtained is 23, remainder here is 1. Okay, then this gives us I raised to 93 is equal to, therefore this is 93 is equal to 4 into 23 plus 1, right? So it is I raised to 4 into 93 plus 1, that is I raised to 4 raised to 93 into I raised to 1. So this becomes what? 1 raised to 93, because I raised to 4 is 1 into I raised to 1, which is I. So 1 raised to 93, rather 1 raised to any number is 1. So we get 1, which is first power of I, which is first power of I, which is nothing but remainder power of I. So for any, we have formula I raised to N is equal to I raised to R, where R is the remainder when N is divided by 4. R is remainder when N is divided by 4. Okay. Understood this? Yes or no? Have you
Yes.
understood this? Okay. Now with the help of this, we can easily
Yes.
solve this example. See, in this example, it's I raised to 8 over there. Okay. So I raised to 8 becomes what? 8 divided by 4, 2 plus 0. So remainder obtained is 0. So I raised to 0 is 1. So it becomes what? Simply 1. So 4 into 1. Okay. So I raised to 8 gives us 1. I raised to 9 gives us what? I raised to 8 plus 1. So it is I. Next, I raised to 11. I raised to 11. It gives us what? I raised to I raised to 8 plus 3. It is I raised to 3. That is I raised to 3 minus I. Then I raised to 10 gives us what? I square. That is minus 1. Okay. And hence this becomes what? 4 into 1 minus 3 into I plus 3 divided by 3 into minus I cube minus I, right? Minus 4 into I raised to 10 minus 1 minus 2. So this gives us what? 4 plus 3, 7 minus 3I divided by minus 3I it is, okay? Minus 4 into minus 1 plus 4 minus 2, 2 minus 3I. It becomes 7 minus 3I upon 2 minus 3I. So this is the actual number, and now we need to further divide it. Further divide it, because we just have simplified this numerical I powers, various powers of I. We have simplified it. Okay. Have you understood this example also? Are you able to solve remaining part of this now?
Yes.
Okay. Hmm. Let's move towards next topic. Hmm. Next topic is this one only. This we can do it as it is simply power of I minus 1 plus root 3I. There is one more section in which we will find cube roots of unity, and this example is dependent on that. It can be solved independently, but specifically when we learn that cube roots of unity, at that time you will better understand this question number 5. Okay, let's jump
Yeah.
directly towards question number 6. See here, 2 upon I is there. Okay, so 2 upon I, we can write it like 2 upon I into minus I upon minus I. We have multiplied by conjugate of denominator and divided by conjugate of denominator, so that it becomes what? Minus 2I upon I into I square into minus 1. I square is minus 1 already, and minus 1 gives us 1. So it becomes what? Minus 2I. Okay, so this becomes what? Minus 2I. 2 upon I is minus 2I. So it becomes what? Simply 3 minus 2I. Right? First bracket. Second, I raised to 6 minus I raised to 7. I raised to 6 is what? I raised to 2 minus 1. So it is minus 1 minus I raised to 7. I raised to 7 is I cube minus I cube. So plus I minus 1 plus I. And 1 plus I raised to 11. I raised to 11 is 8 plus 3. 8 plus 3 means I cube. I cube is minus I. In place of it is minus I. So multiply these 3 in place of 3 plus 2 upon I raised to 6 minus I raised to 7, and 1 plus I raised to 11. Right? Will you solve this question number 6 now? Are you able to solve it? Have you understood or not? Yes, Sastra, I'm asking something to you.
What, sir?
I'm asking to you, have you understood this? Can you solve this question number 6 now? Furthermore,
Yes.
remaining
Okay.
part of question number 6. Okay. Now, don't you
Okay.
have any access of accessing these annotations of Zoom?
No, not today, not today. I have different device. I can't write on screen.
Okay. Now help me in solving these questions. Let me share the
Okay.
PPT once again. Hmm. Done with this?
Yes.
Hmm. Now help me in solving in simplifying these numbers. Which these numbers? This one first. I raised to 35. You just do these calculations into your notebook and tell me using this formula. I
Okay.
raised to n is equal to I raised to r, where r is remainder when n is divided by 4. R is remainder when n is divided by 4. Right? I raised to 35 or n is equals to 35. I raised to 35. This becomes what? What is its value using this formula? For that, you need to divide 35 by 4, as 35 is greater than 4. Divide 35 by 4. So you get what? Divide it. 4 nines are 36. 4 eights are 32. Remainder is 3. So here quotient is 8. Remainder is 3. So I raised to 35 is equals to I raised to 3, and I raised to 3 is
Minus I is the answer. I got
I
it
raised to 3
already.
is minus I. So it is minus I, right? Very good. Okay. Solve this. I raised to 888.
Okay.
I raised to 888. Can this be simply simplified like 4 into 222? So this becomes what? I raised to
Yes.
4 raised to 222. So it is 1 raised to 222.
One.
Simply 1. Next. Solve this. I raised to 93. I raised to 93. Solve it. Solve it and tell me the answer.